I'm super excited to be showing you the speed build for our founder for the legacy that we're going to be playing. This is an apartment because she is going to be living in the city. It's part of like the requirements for the legacy. So I'll be announcing the legacy on the first part. I just kind of want to keep it a secret and a surprise. I don't know why. Anyways, so here I'm just trying to, make the apartment brighter because you couldn't see anything. The bedroom right here, I'm deciding where I want the bedroom to be, on the other side or on the front of the apartment, if that makes any sense. But I decided that I wanted it on the front because I always like my apartments to have entries. So this is not my best apartment at all, even though I did spend quite a lot of money, which I didn't mean to. I did spend quite a lot of money on it, to be honest. I didn't mean to, but this, I don't know, there's something off with it. I feel like I've decorated apartments way better than this. Right here, I'm trying to do that little entryway that I was talking about. I ended up scrapping this idea and did something exactly the same, like entry wise, but just slightly different. I don't go with the walls because it just looked very awkward because the apartment like walls are super high. So yeah, I really tried to contain myself. I had $21,000 to use for the apartment. I was trying to only use 10K, but I was not able to. Which is fine. The apartment is not like super decorated, but is also not super empty, which is something that I wanted to do. I wanted to seem like somebody did live here, that it was lived in, that the sim has spent some time here. So I always do these types of entries in my building, like built in any house, apartments, doesn't matter. I feel like they look a little bit more like cozy and welcoming and less frigid. I feel like we can make apartments very frigid because I feel like we go with like modern. I didn't go with maybe like contemporary between both of them. There's some modern aspects, but there's also some vintage-ish aspects of this build. I also went with this theme of pink and gray in the kitchen because I've been obsessed with it. I almost went with custom content counters, but then I looked at the ones we got from Cottage Living, and I fell in love with them. The kitchen is very bland, and I think that's why it's kind of off with me, because for me, kitchens, like when I make kitchens with an unlimited amount of money, there's always, or simoleons, I mean, there's always like knickknacks, and it looks very lived in, and there's drawings and stuff. The walls are very bare too, like there's not that much on the walls. I will put cabinets up in a second, but I'm really glad this chair is matched with the table because usually our chairs do not match with tables at all. So yeah, I was going with the pink and gray, and I really liked it. I ended up liking it, but it's just there's something off with it, and I think it's because it looks really empty. You're gonna see towards the end. We do have a cat, and I kind of forgot to put stuff for her, so I'll definitely do that. So yeah, to do that, you just have to press the Alt key, and then you're able to do that easily. You don't have to get a mod. I had the red shelf mod. That's not what it's called, but it's like a shelf. It makes this stuff easier. But I'm not a builder, so I'm more of interior designer. That's kind of what I like. I put different stuff from like different cultures because she does. I feel like she will like cooking. It's kind of like a hint towards the next generation, I think. Okay, the camera off was so bad, but it's so annoying to try and build with the walls up. I usually do them with the walls down when I'm not putting stuff up. And then when I'm done putting stuff, you know, I put them down. I was gonna go through this like gray, but it wasn't matching with the green at the top, which is kind of weird that it's green since it's pink, cream, and gray. I feel like it would have been better if it was some other color than that, like mint-ish. I really like what I did in the bedroom. It looks very cozy. It just looks kind of lived in. It's pretty empty, but it looks lived in. It looks like somebody does live here, and that's, I think, my priority. I didn't want it to look crappy, even though, she is struggling with money and is looking for a job and stuff. I hate that we can't change the color of that little curtain. I don't remember what I did. Okay, yeah, I didn't change the color. It's yellow. We're gonna barely even see it. I did put a little counter there because it was looking pretty empty. Like you see, there's a lot of counter space, but not a lot of things placed. And usually I will have that filled in very nicely, but I didn't want to go crazy with the money, even though I did. Even though I did. I think I gave her. I think I gave her stuff that wasn't too crappy. Oh, here, I was thinking that she should have a little library, but I think I'm gonna change that. I think I'm gonna change that, maybe switch it up and do something else in that little corner. Um, I think I'm gonna change it for some like skill building activities and just leave a little bookshelf. So yeah, I changed the curtains to the blinds, and I have a really hard time placing the blinds sometimes because they're so gigantic for some reason that they're bigger than the curtains. They're bigger than the windows. I really like. Okay, so I really love wallpaper. For some reason, I would even put it in the living room, but I didn't want to scare anybody because I know wallpaper is not something that a lot of people like in particular, but I love it. Especially this one. This one's my favorite. Um, so right here I'm building the little library. I switched the couch to one that's a little cozier. It's custom content. I think it's the puffer head, like the Harry Potter inspired one. So it's one of those. It looks cozier. This blanket. It just looks way better, you know. And then let's see. I put the season bed. I put that bed because I'm obsessed with this bed. I think this is one of the best beds we've gotten because of how simple it is. And it's perfect. The colors, everything matches. I love matching stuff. I love a good theme. um so here I was gonna put two different types of table table side tables, but I decided not to. I decided to go with something else. I think it was either a plant or, yeah, it's a plant. I decided to go with a plant. Then I put this blue. I don't know if I change it, but if I do, I think I will because that's a little too much. I switch it to the white one. And this is, I don't know what this is called in English. I think I don't know. A dresser, I guess. I mean, we call it something different in Spanish, so. Okay, the living room is super simple. I kind of don't like it, but I didn't know what to do. I almost went with this, like the white couches from Cats and Dogs, but I decided something different, something smaller. That way it would be a little cozier, so I didn't have to decorate excessively. Is that a word? I think it is. It's cute. It's simple. It's small. These things, I think they came with the pet stuff. Don't quote me on that because I don't remember. But, see, I'm having trouble with the blinds here. But, I always do this to make sectionals. I don't have the Dream Home Pack, that came where you're able to make big sectionals. So I just do that with small living rooms. I think it's really cute. The colors are perfect. I feel like the sim does like really warm colors, very neutral colors, but I wanted to add a pop of color. Um, and I do that with this rug. I think it just ties it in. Maybe this is what it's weird. There's just too many colors. I might change it when I go back into the game. I was struggling to decorate this apartment for some reason. I think I've done way better jobs than this in particular. But I think the bedroom is literally my favorite thing. It's very cohesive and I really like it. We're almost towards like the end. So I want to thank the people that watched my original video. I think it's only 3. I haven't wanted to check, but that's okay. I'm really happy I'm doing this. I really enjoy it, and I couldn't stop thinking about this while doing my exam today. So yeah, I'm having fun, and I hope that you like this video and subscribe and leave a comment on what favorite pack in The Sims do you like. I particularly like, I think Cats and Dogs is my favorite one. Bridget Bay is just like perfection. Absolutely perfection. Here I give her a little office space. So yeah, we're almost towards the end. Goodbye. Thank you. Have a nice day. I hope that you continue watching my videos. Bye.